Like, is that seriously a thought that goes in your head? That millions of
think
people
we are come back, and
across history
I just connect. I'm
think
just came
like
back again.
agree
You know,
together. Like, oh, they're gonna
for
believe this shit. Like,
the
do you
integration, that interacting with the.
that's something that happens? That
Let's
thousands of
see
people
what will
came
happen
together and
next.
decided. Thousands of scientists,
Let's see
academics
about
came together
the
to lie.
together. Is it continue that?
Like, is that a realistic
That's a question there because
worldview for you?
oh, thank you. Thank you for the making me speaker.
Sir, sir, don't. Mm. I'm so sorry, Bodhi. Go ahead. You have the floor. But yeah, that was just my point because when you think about the accounts that we have, especially in the Caribbean, um, it doesn't make sense what you're saying. I'm so sorry, Bodhi. Go ahead. Tainos, the reason why
Something's going right now.
there's no 100% Taino people in Puerto Rico. It's the truth. There's almost no 100% Taino people because we have the evidence. We actually have paintings. We have paintings, we have writings, we have scrolls that say how many people the Spanish killed, how many indigenous Taino people were killed in the effort to grow
it's
sugarcane.
true because
And
in
that
a
is
historical
actually the
period,
only reason why
like
sugarcane is in Puerto Rico or is a crop in
all
Puerto
of the
Rico. It was
Spanish
brought to
peoples
Puerto Rico
also the potentially were
because
able to
they
kill
wanted
them.
to see if the native people of Puerto Rico
It's true.
could grow the sugarcane. It's not a native plant. There's no way for that plant to have gotten onto the island if it weren't for the practice of the Spanish doing that. So my point is, if you say that native people are not native to the Americas, native people are not native to the Caribbean, who would paint a fake picture? Like when you look, like who would paint a fake painting of native people cutting down sugarcane? Who would paint a fake painting of native people dying under a system that was made to benefit the Spanish? Like, why would the Spanish want that to get out? Like, if it was written by the Spanish and this was all a trick. Look at the Jumbotron also. What was that?
I think, what was that actually? What was that?
We can't see anything that you post on the Jumbotron because you are private. So that's how, like, Twitter Spaces work. So we can't see anything that you're actually posting, my love. So if you want to unprivate yourself and post it on the Jumbotron, you're more than welcome to do that. Very well. Okay, thank you. So go ahead, Bodhi, you have the floor, and then after you, we're gonna move forward to paper, and then actually. Yeah, and well, something else that I wanted to mention. Someone mentioned African cultures in the Caribbean and South and Central America. Religion does not spread that quickly through trade. I mean, it can.
Religion can't spread through actually quickly spread to the trade because
religions in the Caribbean and Central and South America was extremely fast and accepted by a large amount of people, just larger than what any kind of missionary work at the time would be able to accomplish based on the numbers that we have.
you would like to be trading with the people. So
That's
true.
You can't
actually
up there and retain their religion. Family actually are practices of Santeria, which is a native religion of Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, and some people in Haiti, but it's derivative of Yoruba cultures. So it's not even something that the Tainos of the island came up with. It's a derivative of Taino culture, African culture, and Christian culture. So there's no way for it to have been brought through trade because it was created here. It was created on the island amongst the cultures. There was mixing, and so it doesn't make sense.
They have to be created the island, they have to create the Caribbeans to reach another island to the spread the population. That's the greatest history ever she had to be told us.
What's it called? The plants or anything that was taken from another place and taken somewhere else, especially not being native to that place, right? So there's a lot to be said about that. And also in regards to like the painting and stuff like that, I find it very weird, and I will say this, I find it very weird how a group of people that are not Aboriginal or original to this land at all, across the board, around the whole world, all of them somehow managed to keep a form of their culture, a language, teach it to every single other non-real Aboriginal or Native person in time, despite the language barriers and despite the multiple different tribes and despite being forced to never speak those languages. Somehow they did that all across board. But somehow all the African Americans that are Aboriginal, they specifically somehow, were y'all not invited to the we're going to be practicing our languages and cultures after dark meetings? Like, was it racism that they used to not invite y'all? Like, how is it that African Americans without any native, without any native blood in them, how come you guys have not kept the culture? But these fake Native Americans somehow did. Like, was it white people that was translating the language to them to teach them how to speak? Was it white people that was taking them to school to teach them their culture? Out of everyone, it's just all the black people, no drop of native in them, that know nothing about the native tribes or cultures that they are saying that they are a part of. That is crazy. That is why that white people were able to orchestrate that to the teeth. Where paper, as you have admitted, you don't speak lick shit. You don't even know the colors of your tribe or your people. We already addressed that last time, right?
Yo, chill.
Your turn to
I already dropped the white slavery thing in the chat.
Okay. So I'm gonna let you speak. You have 2 minutes and 30. 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Why? Why only 2 minutes you looked at?
I really just put it in the once you click that little bubble thing at the right side on the bottom.
Okay. Tell us about it.
Which is the Mann Act, which outlawed pale folks being enslaved in 1900s. That's what I said. Okay, let me give you that one. I could have given it to you the other day, but I couldn't remember the name, so I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna look for it when I got that."
So, what do you think the Mann Act was? What do you think that the Mann Act was alluding to?
They have to make a law to stop the people from being enslaved by us and any other neighboring.
Hold on. You think the Mann Act was made to stop black people from enslaving white people? Wait, huh?
It goes back to
what the hell,
wait.
You were saying.
You said the Mann Act was enacted in the 1900s, right?
Yeah, it's true.
So you're saying it took all that time, past the Civil War now, the Civil motherfucking War, to all of a sudden to enact a law where it's established we never had any power.
No, we already had power.
How was the time was passed?
1900s, they enslaved us.
Yeah.
Man, was it a black person or a white person?
They have to be enslaved in
that black people enslaved white people here.
I understand. Logically.
Be quiet, bud. Go ahead, Sharon. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm back.
Go ahead, Sharon.
Oh, I'm blocked, so I wouldn't know.
You're not. Who are you blocked by?
Sharon blocked me.
Sorry, I blocked him. I always block the hoteps. Like, I use these things. I really do. I can't. I can't. No.
I didn't even say a word you blocked me.
I been saying bullshit all fucking night for the last 3 hours.
Oh shit.
I have 6,000 plus people blocked, so I understand, Sharon. I just leave the hole for one or
That's
two
great
people every time. You know how I
argument.
do. But I'll meet really quick. And then paper, you can most definitely address the comment that was made. And I see you, Nightshade. I'm sorry, babe.
So go ahead. And we'll go from there.
Oh, nightshade exists? Okay. Yeah, I'm not a hotel. Do not. Please stop. I'll get you the fuck out. Chill, boss, chill.
Okay, paper. All right, so I'm just gonna make it very simple. So 2 minutes. You have 2 minutes. Please tell us about the Mann Act. And then we'll just move forward. Go ahead.
All right.
Mann Act, what is that? What is that actually? I want to search it there right now. I should search it because I don't know about the Mann Act.
That even though we enslaved them, the Civil War, after the Civil War, white people enacted the Mann Act to ensure that slavery would never happen again.
What the heck, bro?
So white people enacted slavery.
No, the Mann Act was not created by a black person. That was the person who brought the legislation. So who brought the legislation for the Mann Act in the 1900s?
White slave, they call it the Mann Act. The president passes to June 1910, named the Congregation James. What is the motto of that? What is the intention of that? I don't know. I don't know why the intention will be there.
Percentage of our people were the so-called Confederates.
Because we're not good. Okay.
First thing is a white slave also called the Mann Act. Yeah, he's just interrupting us, you know. He's just doing the interrupting us, please block him. He just kicks us in and flush out thing.
Where was this video just came out? Finally. Finally. It just finally, bitch. What part of America? Yes.
What the heck, bro?
Please ask real quickly. I just want to ask. South, right? Okay, so what part of America?
Sagar is really alive in a screen. I mean, screen.
Was enslaved. Was enslaved.
What part of America the man actually has to be put it? What part of United States Federal? The name it after the Congressman, James Robert Mann. Why?
Relief. I don't know. Enslaved everybody and then enslaving people. You gotta understand, we gotta know Nigerian earthquake. That's as well. The dread earthquake.
What is that?
What is with the episode, dude? We just London Bridge fell down. The fire of London, all of that shit was a part of this plan. The California wildfires.
Like you know, this direct jump into through the man act to the.
Great ball. Put him back together. On top of that, there was actually a baby that was stuck in a tree. Right?
Oh,
there was actually
what the heck?
Going up the drain. Little Miss Patty, like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
oh shit.
What the fuck do you think there were slaves in that were like what?
Hello? We should change our topic, you know?
Wait, I'm going to pause because nothing else is going to come out about what I've said. And then after, we're going to just proceed to Nightshade. But I want to say this very quick. Did you fucking read the Mann Act? Did you read the Mann Act? I see you, Chief. You're also in that queue. Did you read the Mann Act? Let's read it together.
I'm not. I didn't have to read it.
So it says right here. The act was aimed at prostitution.
please, don't go next, okay?
Prostitution, immorality, and human trafficking. Congress appointed a commission in 1907 to investigate into the problem of
That's mind confusing,
immigrant prostitution. It was
Ah,
alleged
you know.
that immigrant women were brought to America for sexual slavery, and
Oh,
immigrant men lured American girls into prostitution or white slavery.
prostitution is a punctuality,
Sir,
They
what
have
does
the
this
punctuality.
mean
That's the
about
end.
girls shall not own white people? Does that say that? Does that say? Did you read the Mann Act?
Okay, I can click. It does that shit in a fucking what you call that
Wait,
thing?
because you see, nah, actually I'm gonna let you say I'm not even gonna help you, but I'm gonna tell you it starts with the P. The way you're looking for starts with the P. Go ahead. I see the fucking thing.
We should change our topic. We should change our topic.
Naillaw.com.
Third, you saying because it says white slavery in parentheses, that is alluding to that white slavery actually happened at the hands of black people? Because it's a slavery, it's in parentheses there in the Mann Act that you're using. You know what? Move it along. Paper. Once again, you were not prepared. You were not prepared whatsoever at all. If you want to conclude, you do. You have about a minute left.
No. Let me say something. One thing, Paper. Cornell is an EDU. No college, no law school has a .com. So that would be your first clue as to being an unreliable source. Just pointing that out. That is universal throughout the world. Every factual, credible sources.
Change our topic. You know.
You clapping like you, sir. She talking about you.
Oh my bad. It's actually EDU.
No, it's not.
It is educational purposes only.
Where do you?
Education purpose only. And you do the abusing us. You do the abusing us. It's true.
That's what this is for.
History books told us that I can't help you with anything when your whole basis is based upon of the what if it actually didn't happen, right? That's the same argument that people use to explain and validate the existence of God. Believing in something personally, right? That's completely fine.
That I want to
believing in something personally as a means to measure something that is factual and globally able to be measured. That's why Bug ran away, because y'all weren't helping each other. But go ahead, Nightshade. 2 minutes and 30 starts.
Don't you fucking interrupt me either. No. I'm so fucking sick of these hoteps. Put them all on fucking Snake Island. I'm sick of it. Send them burn in hell for all eternity. Like the fact that you guys are this stupid. And I'll even say that you're trolling right now.
Guys, don't scroll each other. Don't doing scroll each other.
To be trolling.
What the heck?
To be trolling. This ain't no motherfucking way.
Oh shit.
Someone is this stupid. That's it. I can't say anything else. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, babe. Go ahead, B, and I see you, Cheese. Are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm from Asia. I'm from Asia.
Not your turn, love. But go ahead, Bodhi. What were you saying?
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say I do have to leave because I have work to do. But I just wanted to do a little shout out for my people. Puerto Rico is going through a little moment right now. Fiona came through and wrecked everything. We still hadn't recovered from Maria, which was a few years ago. So if you guys could retweet some of the organizations that I have on my account, I'd really appreciate it. I have family over there, so.
You have to say
So
something,
yeah,
you
that's
know?
all I had to say.
Me too. Me too.
You have to
All
say.
right.
I'm going forward. Gotta stick together. Like, it's really rough right now.
Can you message me the link also and so I can read? And I'll not laugh. My bad.
No, but yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Mention that. Make sure I get those things out there. But yeah, thank you guys so much. A lot
Yeah.
of you were really cool. A lot of you made really good points, and it was fun.
We are really good. No.
On the side note, anybody hear about what they doing in Haiti with that wall?
Sir, no. Next is what's it called? Who's next? B. It's B's turn. Go ahead, B. You have the floor. And then I think after B is the chief.
Alright. So
Okay, my turn is next to him.
now I got for y'all talking because honestly, there's just no type of. I don't even think anything I would say
Yes, it was I thought,
would
but
even
it's
get through that
like
big
it's
goal
slowly,
that you
slowly I
call
just think
okay. Like
it's
crazy
not a
up.
way to be changed
So I'm just
anything
going
to the
to
amazing.
just go based on the
It's not
assumption
actually all
or
come
whatever
from here
research, quote unquote, that you somehow are providing us or not providing.
solutions.
So Sharon and Bodhisattva already said the article
The Big Bang
longest
Theory
at the
is one of the greatest studies
part
in
of history. So I'm
astronomy
going to give it with sociology.
cosmology.
Because that's my profession.
That is similar to cosmology.
That's my profession where I study. So and this is only based off what I'm saying for whatever you two were saying, you and Bug, you were basically basing that these truths that we have been
Oh,
told throughout history, those are lies from white men.
Oh,
So what does that mean?
but
Sure that everybody else is black. And before you answer, before you say you are the Aboriginal person, let's just go back to history on where race came from and where the classification of race came from. The classification of race came from the 1600s. That's where the classification that we had of race. What is race, actually? Well, race is a social construct that was literally through what it means in sociology is
oh,
the human
big lady,
classification
the
system
bad
that
lady.
is socially constructed to distinguish between groups of people who share phenotypical
Oh, she's
characteristics.
also in a
The
force.
first classification of
Oh,
race was a man named Carl Linnaeus. Purposely put it in there for to say that, well, Europeans are inherently superior. So throughout history, we also have a theory in sociology that has been time and time again proven,
1 second is
and
going there.
also, or I would say not only proven, but just that we have classified of the fluidity of race because it's a social construct. It is called racial fluidity. That means who we used to call black before does not mean that they are black now. Remember, this is not based on anything biological. This is just based on, phenotypical characteristics that people are assigning to. So, what I am saying to dumb it down a little bit so you understand is that race is a social construct that was made up by a white person that we have now used throughout. Well, I'm sorry, sweetie, you seem like you can't understand that. We are using it throughout our history now, and our
Why
society
are you
based
explain
on
that
what
again? You should not.
so is that are not even black. There was just something that people hadn't come up with the terms Aboriginal,
I'm also black
immigrant,
people.
natives,
I'm also black, you know. I don't care who called me the black mafia.
but guess what? If you look at them, so saying
I pretend.
that it's just not real. That slave ships never happened. And slave trade never happened. Okay, so it's all been. Well, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's your other idiot friend named Bug. I don't really think Bug. Both can really just both are imitations of each other. I'm saying that if that was a real case,
Immediate follow. Immediate follow.
Why?
Just saying.
It's not good, you know. It's not good. But I love that. Yeah, I love that. I going to jump into another one, because I want to talk. It's like a time management.
Bida yani ko ya kana ba them ya consider what them when now it's you have VIP ordinary loco na baba wa
Oh, oh shit.
yeah yeah like they can't do that either so everybody has to I thought it was a one nipple rule now. Like you can only show one nipple at a time. No, I don't think that's the thing.
There was a one nipple rule for one of those statements where like cause that's kind of why
KBS because you know what we used to have
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I have a call. I have a call. Hello. Everything is fine.
and she said one of the worst was girls thing. Oh. You know what? Honestly, I will say, go give us my I'm still kid. I'm like, they have
They all like this. No, doesn't matter. Rolling homegoing celebration. Oh,
hey, not you defending your wife after all.
I know she said another group. This was a boy group, and she said she didn't say the name.
okay. Let's jump on to the another one.
That it becomes different. What we look at becomes different, right? I used to hate doing chores, but it really, I wasn't looking for.
Oh, oh, oh. They are making. They had to make him be. He was like the speaker. Thank you all.
Do laundry in my house where I have a washer and dryer. I don't have to walk to no motherfucking laundromat. I don't have to share the laundry with the rest of the apartment downstairs. I literally just walk over to my laundry and do it. And I get to do that. That's a privilege that not a lot of people in this world have. Some people literally reuse the same bath water, bro, in a tub. They pour it on themselves in other parts of the country, other parts of the world. I get to do that. That's an honor. That's a privilege. Oh no, I have to do this now. I have to eat. Blah 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 blah. I have to do dishes. Nah, you get to do that, bro. You have the privilege of having food in your fridge and having food delivered to you or whatever it is. You get to do that. Do you see what I'm saying? The little shift in perspective is what? An energetic shift. That's an energy shift. Therefore, you're raising yourself in vibration just by doing that. At the end of the day, we believe we all have a purpose and a mission. I know I do. I'm tapped into what it is, and I'm continuing to walk it and live it every single day. I may not be perfect, but I know what it is. From an inner knowing, from what my guides, my ancestors tell me, I get it, right?
Why do you have to make?
But at the same time, we just let go of the fact that we must be this perfect version to carry out this mission and purpose. No, we just live our lives as human beings, and that perspective shift comes into play when we say, I accept the fact that I'm not perfect as a human being. My soul is perfect, but my human self may not be, and that's okay. And I accept that. You just keep going. Sometimes you have to just accept the fact that you're gonna make fucking mistakes, you're gonna fuck up, things are not gonna go as planned.
Oh, please
You
don't
know,
burn this.
sometimes you might hurt other people because you're hurting yourself. Sometimes we haven't processed and transmuted all of our trauma
Why
that
did
leads onto other people. Sometimes that does happen. What matters most is that you're honest with yourself first as to
why did the NFT
transpire the way that it did. Why did that occur? Why did you make those decisions? What caused for you to engage in that type of behavior? Why did it happen? Why are you going to put someone else's, at the expense of someone else's mental health, their health, safety, whatever it is, because of what you're going through? Like, why did you make that decision? We have to take a look at that sometimes, shift our perspective, understand why, right? Make the change. Then be honest with yourself. Whenever I talk, you guys go off like this. I'm really just channeling. For whoever needs to hear these messages, it's probably going off topic, but it is what it is. I'm just saying what needs to be said at this moment. So that's the thing, right? We have to be able to be patient enough with ourselves to shift the perspective so that we can acknowledge what's been programmed within our subconscious mind, what is lowering our vibrational frequency and weighing us down on a human level.
Frequency
so
is
that
the
we can
main
ascend
element
into the
to
height of the soul. Because the frequency that the soul is way beyond. It's way beyond it. If we can just tap into a little bit of that, a little at a time, your entire life will shift. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you guys. So continue on this journey. It is worth it. It's worth the pain that you go through sometimes. It's worth all the times
so big and large.
Move past that resistance in which you allow yourself to just sit with your pain, with your trauma, process whatever it is. Say no to people around you sometimes if you must, because that is what we have to do on this path sometimes. Say no and hold up healthy boundaries. And allow for your reality to just shift after that. Trust and believe that the universe is working with you, not against you. Never against you. The universe is on your side. It has your back. You are the universe. The only time that we feel like it's not working out for us is when we're fighting ourselves. So stop fighting yourself. Love yourself and accept every aspect of yourself, past, present, future. Forgive yourself for all the mistakes you've made and move forward. And understand that in every single moment you are renewed.
I forgot what I want to say.
You don't have to play the old story anymore. You don't have to align with the old you. You are renewed in every moment. Okay. So I want to get to the person with their hand up.
Smile.
What's good?
Hey, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just from the Asia. Are you from?
Canada.
Okay, so I have the most significant question about the NFT. Can I ask you?
Sure. Yeah, I do have NFTs.
Yeah. So why did the NFTR make? Can you explain that? What was that actually?
Yeah, we can get into that a little bit.
Yeah, you should explain me in a very clarify of sentence.
Okay, I'll do my best.
Yeah.
Except this topic can go on pretty long, but essentially what NFTs are non-fungible tokens that live on the blockchain. So they're digital assets that you own once you buy them with cryptocurrency, which can be bought with Tezos, Sol, or ETH. Sometimes Bitcoin now. I don't know. I haven't checked that out. But once you own that digital asset, you are the only one that owns that exact NFT. And you have official records to that live on the blockchain.
But why not cryptocurrency? Cryptocurrency are actually out there, so why you using the NFTs for the gain the something lots of plenty money?
Right. Some people just like art and community a bit more than just trading, Cryptocurrency is more of an individual thing for me. I find, yeah, you can get into spaces talking about Bitcoin and shit, and everyone be like trying to one up each other in those fucking spaces. I'm like, bro, calm down. But you know, when we come into NFTs, it is a community. But I know we hear that word a lot, but it is a community. That's why we're here. That's why I have these spaces, so I can have spiritual spaces in Web3. You know, we come together as a community. People out here with their PFPs and their NFTs that they own, they still want to come together and have a particular topic in which we can all, you know, really be part of. So the aspect of community and art, artists are celebrated in NFTs. You know, art is what makes NFTs what it is. Whether you're a digital artist or a musician or a poet, you know, we're creating the asset essentially. And then whoever wants to trade after that trades, or whoever just wants to collect, they collect. But the community and the art is truly the difference between NFTs and crypto.
Oh, and what is the meaning of the fungible?
So I don't want if anybody else wants to ask me questions, it's cool. But like, I don't
No,
want to steer off the topic too
I just
much. I
I
know
just
it's
want
an
to
NFT.
I just wanted to learn about that.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm gonna do? I keep saying this. I need to have an NFT space where I focus on onboarding and just talking about the basics and getting into NFTs. And then talking about my journey, how I got into it, so that I can really put my friends on because they were asking for so long and I still haven't done it. But that's what we do. And then I also host spaces on Women from Venus, which is linked in my bio, WFV NFT, and we talk about NFTs there too. So I mean, we can ask questions in those spaces as well. But this one right here, we're talking about spirituality and the subconscious mind. So I definitely do want to keep it on topic. Follow me and turn notifications on, you guys. Whenever I do host spaces on anything else, I will let you guys know.
So you have to experience about the Dogecoin.
No, I won't be doing that
No,
right now.
you have the Dogecoin cryptocurrency is also the promoted by the Elon Musk.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
I'm familiar with Elon Musk, yo.
but
He's trying to take us to Mars, you know, but we all this.
he want to go there, but he have no any guarantee to.
Promoted by Elon Musk. Yes, I know. I'm familiar with Elon Musk, yo. He's trying to take us to Mars, you know, but we all do this over here. That's where we're from. So, yes, okay. Co-host doing a thing out here. All right, y'all. We got new people up in here, do we not?
I just wanted to say that I tune in once in a while every then at night, and I think
What the hell? Why did you do that? I want to say something.
about the stone. I like going there, I like to just take 5 minutes, listen to it. Everybody's just kicking it. It's cool. So well done on your show.
All right, y'all. We got new people up in here. And we talk about NFTs there too. And so I definitely we're here. That's why I have these spaces so I can have spiritual space.
So guys, I'm just going to talk
Like talk about this type of shit, you know, and just vibe with y'all and get to hear things about your own journey too. Like what's going on with y'all? Like how are y'all feeling? How's yours going? What are you having trouble with type of shit? So this is just one of those spaces where we can come together and talk about that honestly.
I think that's something that's needed, especially in Web3. People get caught up refreshing coin market cap, all this NFT stuff all day long. So some place to go away, step away, just talk about other stuff. But I mean, I just come and listen. I've never actually tried to speak it, but I just thought I'd let you know that I show love and well done.
Thank you. Appreciate that. And that's exactly what I mean. Like, I wanted to create this sort of spiritual hub in Web 3 where we talk about spirituality, mental health, and like that's the little center for it.
Guys, that time actually was it over it or something. So time is going to over. So right now, I'm just going to the shut down my stream. But that before, I just want to the go. I just wanted to go the another spaces. Let's see the what will happen next. Let's see what will happen again. Let's jump on to the another one. Another one, another one. That's men are actually using that. The wizard perspective, the safe mode, the demon, UFO, remote view. Oh, paranormal support, like a pendulum, let's see the what will happen there. Nothing happened because there are so many people out there. Let's see what will happen there. How is it there?
Zongereza kuongereza zongereza spices zongereza kuongeza kitu
Guys, I have to say you all bye. Okay, bye. I will meet you later because my time is getting got the over right now. So I'm just going to the back to the work. Bye all of. I will meet you later on another stream. So let's bye. Bye. I just